All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Keith Fairfax,
I'm Cody Schmidt.
and this is Fairfax with Fairfax featuring Cody Schmidt. We're doing a little Facebook Live, a little YouTube, a little this, a little that. You know, we're trying to hit everybody. We're trying to hit all.
We just
all
want you to
forums.
hear us. Just listen to us.
Hear me, feel
Yeah.
me, see me.
We got things to say.
We got things to say. I want you to hear it.
Yeah.
All right, a little bit. So a little background vibe. I don't know if they're gonna get that on that, but we'll figure it out. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's October. It's Long Island, and it's October, so that means that we're in the midst of pumpkin picking, apple picking.
Can't drive on the road on the weekends.
All things that slaves used to do for free, now white people do for fun.
For fun.
You know what I mean? That's we're at, it's a new age.
Yeah.
It's a new age.
Oh, look, the leaves are changing colors. We like that.
Wow. Why does it make me feel warm and tingly inside?
Even though it's cold.
Yeah. And then usually I wouldn't care about the leaves.
It's the apple cider, right?
It's the apple cider.
It's definitely the apple cider.
Speaking of things changing colors, Cody, did you happen to hear that Superman's son is changing sexualities? John Kent, Superman and Lois's son, John Kent, is coming out as bisexual in the upcoming DC magazine. How do you feel about that?
I mean, what you,
are you a part of the problem?
No, I mean, listen.
Are you not woke enough?
I'm not a big Spider-Man reader. I'm actually on Marvel. I mean, Spider-Man. Yeah, you're right.
So you're
Superman.
I'm
the Marvel guy. Like I read the Marvel stuff. They really did with all the movies and stuff. You know, Superman is coming down my totem pole. Like you grew up, Batman movies were the bomb. There was no real Marvel movies that you would go out and watch.
A straight, cisgendered white male. I could see how you could identify.
But now, I mean, listen, you gotta, if that's the people that are reading the comics, and if that's the story, I mean, it shouldn't.
I don't think that's the people that are reading the comics. I really don't think that, like,
or maybe it's trying to get more people to read comics. You know, you're being open and inclusive. You want as many people possible reading your product, spending your money.
Very true. I mean, you want to hit all. You want to listen. Do whatever you want. Let's start off by saying this. Personally, do whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
Your sexuality wise.
That's it.
As far as a Marvel
or a
comic
DC
theory,
yeah.
I don't even. Why do we need to know it's
in the middle part. It's just like, all right, well, after he got done saving the world, it was like, does he go to Kim or does he go to Kyle? Like,
right,
you know, like,
it was like, does he have a side
The
piece?
whole world loves him, so of course he's going to take whatever he can get whenever it's available.
Right, it's like, he was like, this is my little side gumad over here, and then I got, Lois Jr., you know what I mean? Like, I don't understand why do we need to know. Like, they don't show sex in the comics anyway. As long as he's
protecting himself and others.
I mean, but as far as protection, all right, so let's break it down. Let's pretend that we live in this world.
Yeah.
We live in a Marvel universe.
Yeah.
Superman's around. He had a son, John. Hey, there goes John Kent. John must have, he must be a Man of Steel, correct? Because he's a Man of Steel also.
Yeah.
You can't, to my knowledge, you can't not turn off Man of Steel powers.
But are they like a funny hybrid now?
Even if you're a funny hybrid, like, men need Viagra now to get hard.
Some, yeah.
Some men need Cialis, Viagra now to get hard.
Yeah.
So you mean to tell me half of you is bulletproof? So that means your sensitivity level to human flesh is
undeniable.
I mean, you should be able to beat up if you're John Kent. You should be able to beat anybody, any regular guy.
Yeah, like he should be able to like fuck a car and put a hole in it.
Right,
like,
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That's what you're.
So if he could fuck a car and put a hole in it, what would he do in Boys Town? What would he do in Boys Town? I mean, he would just.
If you're signing up for that action,
you don't know what you're getting.
Yeah.
You thought like, hey, I want to fuck a celeb.
Well, maybe they were just like, you have all these other God-given talents. We're going to give you one of these.
Even if he's Millimeter Peter, it's still the hardest bullet this side of the mighty Mississippi.
Yeah.
If you get shot with a bullet, it's still a bullet.
Yeah, but
you know
how far is that bullet going? You know what I'm saying?
If I shoot you with a bullet, it's still a bullet. If I hit you with a Red Ryder BB gun, it's gonna sting.
Yeah.
But if I hit you with a Red Ryder BB gun,
all
that's
I can just think
it's
just this. What is that? If it's hard as hell and it's not that, if it's enormous, I mean, you're in trouble. What's coming out of it? Is that from this world?
We'll call it when he blasts off.
Exactly.
That should shoot through you.
It might even send sensors and shit off in different.
He could blow a tornado. Regular Superman can blow a tornado.
I think you got to do it in an MRI booth just to get the, find out where things are coming from and stuff.
I was never comfortable with regular Superman being able to fuck a human Lois.
And it came out normal.
It came out normal, right? It should have came out a mutant.
Yeah, but is he a mutant? See, then you're getting into a whole. He's from another.
He is from another. He is from another. He's not from another.
And it's like, did he have parents or was he like grown? Like,
well, the whole thing when that baby kicks in her stomach, she should die automatically.
Dead. Yeah,
it should be
the whole
premature.
But maybe her guts are already used to being pounded by Superman. So like,
I still don't even see how that works. From the jump.
Yeah, but
Jump
same
Street.
thing. Thor and Jane Foster, like.
But
he's
Thor,
a god,
but he's not Man of Steel though. He's not Man of Steel. Gods do God, like Jesus.
Yeah,
how did he fuck Mary?
So then Wolverine with all that adamantium in him,
he was fucking regular though.
Yeah,
he was having regular
human penis.
He had a regular human joint.
Boy, right behind that.
And I don't know if the adamantium goes into your muscle. It goes into your bones. He doesn't have it's not a.
But them claws come out.
Yeah, but. But his thing
that retracts.
His thing is still, you know what I mean. I don't think
it's cartilage. I guess. Yeah.
I don't think there's cartilage in your penis.
Yeah,
I don't. Where did you get that at?
I don't know. He's a mutant.
We went to the same high school. There's no cartilage in the penis. No. What are we doing?
Now
what's going on?
I'm letting the health teachers down here. I'm the worst.
All right. Well, listen. Besides that,
he should be able to do whatever he wants.
Yeah, remember in Superman 1 when what's her name?
The chick Lois.
Yeah, the chick Lois. Yeah. She was a New York 3.
Yeah.
And you turned back the world and you lost your powers for a 3?
Yeah, but that dude was.
I mean,
he wasn't much. I mean,
but you grew up in Smallville, so you knew what hot chicks were. Like you've seen.
And you're talking about the old school one, like the 90s
the first
one, right? Yeah.
I forgot her name.
It was like on USA or something, right?
Right. Yeah. And it was like. I was like, no one would turn back.
Yeah, but even that guy was just like, well, this guy's a putz. Like,
well, that was Christian. That was Christopher Reeves.
No, not that one. That's the movie you're talking about.
You talking about Dean Cain?
Yeah.
Oh, Dean Cain came out and said, he said, I feel like it's a bandwagon move. Dean Cain was like not with it. Yeah. He said it's a bandwagon move.
And how many seasons did he get?
Well, listen, don't
bandwagons a couple seasons though.
Don't sleep on Dean though. I mean, that's not Dino's fault. I
mean, but don't talk about you sandbagging people and shit, and then like
Dean's
go bleeding for 5-6 seasons.
He's a man's man.
On USA.
Listen, if I got the gig, I'm taking the gig.
Yeah, I guess.
You know what I mean?
I'm here right now, aren't I? Put a mic in front of me, I'm in here.
You get a gig, you take it.
I guess so. Yeah,
right,
I'll grow that little curl out for you too.
For some,
my side profile ain't looking so Supermanish nowadays, but
because
more
now
like Bro Thor. But.
So now people are coming out and saying they were like, well, the first openly gay character was Robin. And I'm like,
in their universe,
right?
Yeah.
I was like, where did you?
Yeah,
I didn't see that.
Yeah, I mean, who's reading?
I don't know why you need to know that anyway. Like, why does that matter to you? Like,
it must be like a middle part or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
well,
it must
make it like a thing where he like kisses a boy, at the beginning,
he's confused about his sexuality, but he's still saving the world, and it's like,
or maybe because he's the strongest person, second strongest person in the world, and he's maybe having trouble with that. That could be like, like it's okay to be confused sometimes, and just like. Let time take its course.
What are they trying to? But it's like, do you have to introduce like, oh well, there's a group of Americans who don't like this Superman now because he doesn't necessarily just go pound Lois out. He's flirting around with boys. So even though he just saved me.
Yeah, this is John Kent. Though we got to separate a little church from state here. It's not Clark. It's his son.
No,
John.
No, that's what I'm saying. But he's still doing Superman stuff.
But his mother told him all that woke bullshit too. You know what I mean? It was like Superman was like, hey,
that's fine. I mean, you're allowed to do whatever you want, and it's our job as a society to not judge or do anything else. Yeah. If you're not harming me,
right?
Do whatever makes you happy. Like there's probably stuff that I do that people don't want to do or anything.
There's plenty of things I say and do that people hate, and I get it. You know what I mean? I don't do anything.
I'd rather go wait 6 hours on a golf course than 3 hours to go pick a fucking pumpkin.
Very true. Very true.
And people are like, oh, you don't want to spend time with your family? You don't want to spend time with your family. You're only fucking saying that because you're with your family right now.
At no point in time in your life would you go say, hey, I want to go pick up, like, hey,
you know
Cody.
What I want to put on? I want to put on a fucking cardigan. I want to put on a pair of fucking pants, and I want to go out and have a $10 beer and watch my fucking kid pet a goat.
Hey, Cody, what if I told you that we could go out, me, you, and the fellas?
Yeah.
3 hours.
3 hours.
Let's go pick the 15th best apple out of the category of apples. Like, an apple cider apple might be 15th to me, behind like a Red Delicious. All the apples that you could pick. An apple cider apple sucks.
I'm not eating apples.
Sucks.
I'm not going somewhere
to get
that's
an
like an hour and a half away to eat one apple and my stomach go and I'm like, oh, now I gotta go shit in a farm. Like, I'm not doing it.
And I don't know what it is, but my stomach doesn't go with just like an outdoor street apple.
No.
I don't know, something about street apples.
No.
It just like I get.
Did they wash it? Did it?
There's a stew.
It was in a fucking basket.
There's a stew that broods inside me.
There's 38 yellow jackets swarming around this thing. Like, nah.
I guess I can't have my fruit too fresh. Like, I need like my fruit to be like have been through some things.
Oh, because like when they get them to the grocery stores and shit, they be like spraying them, and it's like I didn't even know that color green on that Granny Smith, but holy shit,
I need mine hosed down a little bit before I get to it.
I don't want no flies or bugs or
I don't They tell you that.
Listen, good luck to all of them. They're getting their money. This is their season for all those harbs and everything else like that. This is their go time.
Right.
Schmitz, this is how they do.
Harbs,
you
name it.
Schmitz, you got stuff all year round. Though.
Right. They're a year-round farm.
You know what I'm saying? You out on the fork there, man.
I go see Phil. I'm like, hey, Phil.
Go there in June.
I'm like, Phil. I mean, I get everything from Christmas. I get a Christmas tree from Phil.
Hell
I can get a damn pumpkin pie.
Listen. Never had horseradish, didn't like it. Go there, loved it. Put it on a Ritz cracker for me, please.
I don't like horseradish, but for some reason
it's good there.
I don't know why.
Yeah,
it's like I don't like it, but I like it from there.
Yeah,
it's like when you have a girl, if you were with your girl long enough, she was like, "Do you want kids?" And you're like, "No, I don't want kids." But
for you,
it's like, "No, I don't." It's like if you say it a certain way, like, "I don't want kids." It's like, don't say it like that. It's like,
no.
I
would prefer not to have kids.
I don't want kids, but it's a way of saying it, like where it's like. It's like, oh, you don't want kids. It's like, no, but
I like what we're doing now.
Kids, but I don't say it like that. Though. I just don't want kids.
It's not a closed door.
Right. Yeah, it's just like I don't want them, but I don't like.
I would prefer not to have them currently in my current status.
I don't want to go to the DMV ever again. But if I have to go to the DMV, I'll go to the DMV.
Yeah, but the DMV, the same thing as now. I did my license, had to renew it over the COVID. Couldn't go there, did it through the mail. Yeah. Now I got to go take an eye test. And it's like, oh, well, all these places you can go, they'll give you an eye test. Well, you need insurance, and we don't take your insurance, and you don't do this, and we don't do that, and it's going to cost you a copay, and it's going to do... Bro, I can see fine. And I can see you don't want to fucking help me. So, like, I would rather just hold the shit up in front of the DMV. Like, I, at this point, I'd rather go there and wait in line.
If it's going to be all that, right.
It's ridiculous.
Understandable.
Same thing with the visas and the passports.
I mean, in my license, I have braids in my license photo, and now I don't have braids anymore.
Were they actual your hair?
If you don't remember, I mean, you might not remember this, but in high school, I had long hair that flowed down to the middle of my back. It was like, you ever see the photo of the girls when they're
no
in the
wonder
pool?
Why Ian took your knee out, bro. You can't be flaunting all that hair in high school like that.
It was so long that like sometimes it would get intertangled into my backpack strings because it was so long.
Did you like bring a fan everywhere you went?
No, it was just long and luxurious and luscious, and everybody.
Yeah, I know. I had a mullet too. It was amazing.
No, but mine was like really nice.
Bro, back in the COVID days though, going to the Bordy Barn with the mullet, I must have had 100 people's hands. Oh my God, it's so soft and luscious.
That's how people acted about mullets around here
all the time.
Maybe racism does live around
rubbing
here,
all my hair and everything.
I don't like that.
Yeah, because I'm the racist one.
No, the fact that they like the mullet at Bordy Barn, I don't like that. I don't think they should like mullets there.
Why? I mean,
it
was just me with nice hair. Like
I don't think that's not nice hair.
It was beautiful hair.
No one's ever had a beautiful mullet. That's not a thing. They are things of beauty. Like beautiful mullets.
I didn't have all like the razor sides and everything else like that. It was a pretty good job.
You know the type of chicks that like mullets?
What's wrong with chicks that like mullets?
There's a type of chick that likes a mullet.
I think all women are fans
of
men with
all
nice
women
hair.
like mullets.
Listen, you're giving
you're calling nice hair and mullets.
You're literally you're looking at the one Joe Dirt mullet, and that's the only guy that comes to your mind.
Well, it's a mullet. I mean.
No, because I had a fade up front with the blowout in the back, and then
you had a
I had a very nice
a lemon tree mullet that was better than everybody else's mullet.
It was very nice. I shampooed and conditioned the fuck out of it, and it was glorious. You taking care of,
now you're shampooing and conditioning.
Yeah.
I can't see you.
The only thing I had to get rid of it, bro, it caused so many earaches and shit because like it's hard to dry all that hair. I'm sure you had that same problem.
Yeah, I did.
Did you wash your hair?
All the time.
Okay, so like,
well, I would actually go to Uncle Philly's, and Perry would.
Oh,
yeah. I would get
I thought Keena would do that in the backfield.
Well, it was a whole. Yeah. Sometimes depending on who was available.
I was in the front with the males getting haircuts.
I can understand that.
Yeah,
I can understand that. Yeah. Well, when your hair is long and luxurious,
yeah.
like a black stallion, sometimes it needs a little more of a touch. Okay,
I doubt that. Well, grow it back.
I've asked
ground under repair.
I've asked Jesus. I've asked Jesus for a little help in that department.
Yeah,
and he has not answered my call.
No,
this how that phone just rung just now.
Yeah,
that call wasn't from Jesus saying you're gonna get your hair back.
Yeah.
They
seem to all be going the opposite direction. Like there was a nice little family up top, and they seem to be. Yeah, separating.
Like most families in the 90s, it's split.
It's almost like the government bought the top patch, and now everyone's moving away. Like, they don't like all the changes and stuff. It's just parking lot now.
Yeah, it looks kind of like a Walmart parking lot at hit the side, and it'll turn.
But there's like a lot of nice landscaping around the parking lot.
No, like this. I have a very George Jefferson.
Yeah,
I have an Uncle Phil, George Jefferson, Phil. Who's the Phil? Dr. Phil. All of that. I got that. I have all.
Yeah.
The top is also like how they have it also.
Like the tee boxes at Sandy Pond that we were just at.
I'm not going to besmirch the good tee boxes at Sandy. I think
it's
they
off
treated
season
me all,
now.
What did you have this? What did you shoot today?
40.
What did I shoot?
46, 48.
I had that one really bad hole. God damn it.
Yeah, it was.
What did Jackson shoot?
38.
Jesus Christ, he crushed us.
Yeah.
He wasn't even trying. He didn't even play well.
The man was in galoshes and knocking us around.
It was like he had one of his worst days. He's like rethinking his golf game. Meanwhile, we were like,
he didn't even shake our hand or anything. He was pissed when he left. He was just like, fucking guys, every time I play with these douchebags.
He's like, I got to stay home and do this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'd have been filleting fish right now. Like,
seriously.
Fuck around with you douchebags. That's what happens.
Must be nice. Fucking guy goes out just like, oh, I'll catch blackfish. I was like, what about the white ones? You know what I mean? Doesn't catch whitefish, just the black ones.
They don't taste as good. I don't
caught a whole gang of them.
Yeah.
No play on words there.
No.
Caught a whole gang of blackfish.
They were all hanging out at the same spot too. Jesus. Oh my God. Was he in the water or was he at the block? Right?
He could have been on Block Island. And they caught him. You know, never know.
Yeah.
Never know.
Hoity-toity. Yeah, no, that's.
But bringing it back around full circle, if he's bi, I guarantee you, the next comic is going to be with a black character. It'll be with a black guy. I guarantee it. Just because it only makes sense that if he's going to be bi, why not go for the home run and make him bi with a black guy?
Yeah, and I'm trying to think back at I've been reading comics lately. I don't know why. Just something to read.
It's a pastime. It's a legit pastime.
But I'm reading a series now where it's got a focus, through multiple different things, and there's like an end game to it. So it's like you're hopping from one series to another, in order like you do with the movies and stuff.
Right.
And it's like, what are they gonna do?
I mean, they're gonna do a whole arc of like his boyfriend's in trouble, and then his ex-girlfriend has his boyfriend hostage.
Yeah.
And now he has to decide. Now he's in an entanglement.
Are they in high school or something? Like, is there like a time frame, or is he like graduate?
Being that it's his son, I'm assuming there's some type of they're in high school and there's going to be a Jada Pinkett like entanglement,
or he's going to get into like the school dance and the male guy that he likes and the female guy likes. It's like which one do I? It's like, well, listen, they'll
find a narrative. They'll find a narrative.
All three of you, let's go back to the same hotel room.
They won't let that love be that free. That love won't be that free. It won't be he can have his cake and eat it too. It'll be like you have to choose between him and me.
And so conflicted.
He'll choose the black guy, and then it's like some awkward fuck scene between.
How do you put that in a comic?
And If he doesn't moan the hardest he's ever moaned,
it's just a bunch of black with the little smoking things coming out. Dud, 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 dud. Who's clapping back there?
He better be a bottom.
Yeah,
he better. Kal-El's son better be a bottom.
Yeah.
John Kent, Kal-El Jr. better be a bottom.
Yeah.
That's all.
Hop on top of this mountain, big fella.
Seriously,
man,
Jesus.
That's
what.
what.
It's unnecessary. It's just unnecessary.
I've heard of sword fights. This is just a little different, you know.
To me, his pee has to come out so hard that if he had a real sword fight, it should cut the toilet bowl in half.
Yeah, you know.
You know what I mean? It should always.
What happens when he goes to Australia? You know, it's going the other way too. Like things that we're thinking about just too much. It's amazing. Yeah,
It's just an unnecessary turn that they took. It's like, hey, let's do something just to be doing something.
But they're also trying to give people a voice. You know, it's like.
But the hornshoe in a bisexual character for no reason.
That's what I feel. It's
not even a gay character. You're hornshoeing in a bisexual character.
Yeah, you couldn't let him. You could see my thing is like, or let him kind of figure it out through the series. And just like, why start out? Our goal was in the beginning. Don't come out and be like,
yeah, he doesn't even have a choice. I thought it was like he gets a choice.
It's like the first page. People are gonna be like, nah, he's doing straight stuff. No. Now he's doing gay stuff. Like, come on, man. Like,
and in male society, once you do gay stuff, you're just gay. There's no. Yeah, there's no both C's. You just once you cross over, like an Iverson crossover. Once you do it, it's.
They brought this up. If you had to be stranded on an island,
okay,
and it was either all girls or all dudes, what would you choose?
I'm stranded on an island
for like forever. And it's either all dudes.
You want to say all girls, but then there's certain I gotta live. I gotta be able to we gotta build homes.
The whole point was
hunt. We gotta do a lot of
shit. After the first year, it's not gay anymore.
Yeah, we're not arguing.
No,
you know what I mean?
We just need to catch nuts. Like it's tough. That's what I'm saying.
The easy answer is say girl.
It is.
The hard answer is to say guys.
But it's not as well.
It's like, can you make a coconut?
How long can you be on that island? Full of women, because first of all, they're not going to be bickering with you,
right?
They're going to be bickering with each other, but then they're going to come to you and try to settle it like you're the fucking president. Like,
but is that just a headache worth having? Like, but if we got to hunt, fish, and build homes and stuff like that, it's like, and we have to rebuild a civilization. I don't know.
But then you're just gonna. I'm literally probably gonna go with the girls, try to fuck every one of them, and hope some boys pop out.
Right, but if. I know less than Martha Stewart about,
Bro, put me on an island with nothing?
Yeah,
we're fucked.
I'm not that handy.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to try to belittle women. There's women who are way more handy than me. You know what I mean?
And if we're on a thing with old dudes, maybe there's a couple of strapping young dudes that know what the fuck they're doing, and me and you can go burn some shit in the corner or something. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I built a fire.
Yeah, it was I gathered wood today.
There's a couple of jokes over there if you want to go meet me over there. But
I'd be the gatherer in this situation.
Maybe
you know what I mean?
Yeah. Bro, that's a tough one.
That's a tough one.
That's a tough one.
My heart says just say to the chicks and figure out maybe I could die in 2 years. It was like, hey, I was surrounded by what I love. I was surrounded by.
But it's like as soon as you close your eyes and then it's like I open up my eyes and it's like I'm on the island with all the dudes and it's like the first guy comes up and he goes, you made the right choice. And I was just like, see, there you go.
But I always said this: how great would guys be if you took if we all had to be eunuchs?
Yeah.
We had our balls in a little sack on our waist, and they cut our dicks off. We were the Unsullied from Game of Thrones. So you take sex out of the equation now. It's like my drive would be I would be president in a couple of years. My drive would be so different.
Oh, you're so sidetracked by sex?
No, I'm not. But it's just take it all the way out of the equation. It's never it's never an option.
Yeah.
So you never have to think about it at all. So your drive is all take.
Wait, what would we think about?
Just world domination. World domination.
So that was the cure for cancer.
Right. Whatever you would cure cancer. You would just focus on other shit where it's like you're not trying to impress any woman ever.
And it's like we're a bunch of dudes. We're all well, hopefully, I'm not saying hopefully, but obviously there's probably going to be some gays, whatever.
Right.
It's like, do you build a house first or do you build a pocket pussy?
There's guys for that.
That's what I'm saying. You don't.
But there's some guy that's going to build you the best coconut.
This guy's over here making fucking log cabins.
Right.
This guy over here, he's from France. He's making a creme brulee. We got all sorts of shit lined up.
Someone's going to make you the best coconut pocket pussy you ever had before.
That's it.
This side of the body. That's it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I thought it was a toad's mouth. Like, you know,
right.
it's like,
you know, put a coconut head. He was like, oh, she's a Malaysian girl with, you know,
cute
dreads.
for me.
And
Yeah.
you're like, remember in that Chris Farley movie with Michael Perry, and they were on like an excursion, and they met these, and he was like, oh, there's a whorehouse over there. He was like, there's no real girls in it. They're all made out of hay. And he was like, hey, be nice to these ladies. He's like, be nice to these ladies. They were like, sorry, madame, and they go and fuck the hay girls.
Yeah. You know?
Then the brothel goes up on flames. He's like, no, I love her. You know what I mean? It's just like, I get it. I oddly
we can't have
it.
those guys getting attached like that on this island.
No, we don't want to fight over
that.
coconut girls. Yeah, we don't fight over, Wilson's.
I'm hoping we don't need any psychiatrists on the island. I'm hoping.
It's just like, well, I was dating this coconut first, and then he took it, and he started fucking it.
Well, that's why they call it pass around coconut. It's like
you can't play.
Yeah.
You can't play community coconut. There's no community.
It looks like we're building that hospital a little earlier than.
Yeah, that's pretty wild.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, coconut poisoning again.
Imagine that. You're like the only thing you could use is coconut, but you're allergic. You're like, they all get the fuck.
It's like, and the doctor comes in and it's like, this is the 7th guy today with the coconut dick. It's just like, what I need you to do is go find a pineapple.
Right. He was like, so you mean to tell me there's a fish with no teeth that'll.
Yeah.
Right. You got to find one breed
guppy.
of fish.
And who's going to eat the fish after?
It's like, no, I'm trying to get it bigger. Don't eat it. Don't eat it.
No, I'm feeding it. Protein.
Oh, man. Yeah, so between bisexual John Kent and just...
And John does not sound like a very bisexual name.
It's J-O-N. Like,
that's my uncle's name.
Well, we know a guy named Jan.
Yeah.
J-O-N also.
It could be a soft J. See, a soft J sounds more like a... I would think you wouldn't. Have
maybe
a little
it is
bit
Jan
more,
Kent. I don't know. It is J-O-N. It could be Jan Kent. I don't. He's Jarrell. He's Jarrell.
Yeah.
Kal-El, and then there's Jarrell, and then there's what I mean. There's a lot of.
Yeah.
Who knows how you say it in.
Wherever they're from.
Fern Gully or whatever language they speak.
Whatever that planet was.
I mean, I just don't know. Like the same thing when they did in Muppet Babies, when they made Gonzarella, they made a bisexual Gonzo character in Muppet Babies. In Muppet Babies, I was watching it at my friend's house, and they were like, "Oh, the Gonzarella last night lost her slipper to make her, Cinderella, which is Gonzarella." And then Gonzo was like, "Hey guys, I got something to tell you. Last night, Gonzarella was really me. That's the name I actually prefer. This is in Muppet Babies, Gonzarella." I was like, they need to know.
That shit went over my head. I can't even
I was
think
like,
about.
I don't think they need to notice. Like, I don't.
No.
Like, maybe keep them a little bit more kid-like. Let kids be kids for a little bit before they need to know that one of them.
Tough hitting questions like that.
Yeah, man. It's like sometimes as a kid you're just confused because you know what, people just don't tell you shit because you're a kid.
There's too much propaganda,
and you don't need to know. No. You know what I mean? You just, I don't know. You
switch to the Ninja Turtle kids. You won't have that problem.
I don't know. It was so much easier where it was like, hey, you know why these guys are different? Because we gave them the ooze.
Yeah.
That's why these turtles are,
Master Splinter always gives the first one for free.
That's why these turtles aren't pettable.
Yeah.
They have the ooze.
Yeah, but they love pizza, and they were nice to...
No rhyme or reason behind them liking pizza whatsoever.
Rachel?
Yeah, Rachel.
Yeah.
And they, oddly, were very sexual with her.
Yeah. Well,
Well, the 80s and stuff like that, bestiality was not like Howard the Duck.
Yeah,
Howard
was it?
He was practicing bestiality early.
Yeah.
And she was like, that's, of course, a human-sized duck that could talk would fuck me.
Who's drinking scotch and smoking a cigar.
Why would that be weird?
And he's got like a nice nasally voice, like a deep voice.
Right. And obviously it's just hiding.
I'd like to see what they do with him. He's going to be fun.
They've been trying to shoehorn him in.
He's here and there.
He's here and there. They've been shoehorning him.
He picks up little spots, but that's what I'm saying. He's gonna pop up.
He'll make an appearance.
I hope so.
He'll make an appearance.
I'm looking forward to it.
All right. This has been a good ep so far. You know what I mean? This has been a good ep. Yeah, I mean, it's over. This has been a good ep.
Yeah, we're at the end.
Yeah. I got shows coming up October 22nd. It went out? Yeah. October 22nd in Clyde's Bar in Mount Sinai. I'm doing Suffolk's Top Comic at 8 o'clock. So if you guys want to check me out, come there. And we'll be doing another one of these next week. This is Keith, and that's Cody Schmidt. And it's been a good night. Everybody enjoy. And hopefully, we'll see you soon.
Hopefully.
Yeah. All right, everybody. Good night.